Butts.
Butts.
Bus has been called. Alright then, let's recap what happened last session.
We did some investigation. Found out the dinosaur should poop in 5 days. Well, poop out the thing we want it to poop out.
I bet the god or god secretary who had to answer that was pleased.
Really, I have to answer this question?
Almighty God, when poop happened?
Of all the things that you could ask, you want to know when the dinosaur's gonna poop.
Not a poop, a mighty poop.
And the party did also see the UNT Petrol leave early that morning. And y'all decided to check out some of the nearby locations for more information, and y'all discover a black obelisk,
Yes.
as well as what looks like an entrance.
Yes, what looks like an entrance.
Mhm.
A cold obelisk. Stupid cold obelisk.
Stone usually tends to be cold, honestly.
No, when
Actually,
the sun shines on it, it tends to be warm.
Not in Jolt.
Too much rain.
I mean, honestly, wouldn't we want something cold at this point?
not if you're a lizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I see a bunch of black squares appearing.
No, it's one of
map.
those things where what C says, this is what it looks like, and then does not give a picture for the DM to share.
So are you drawing the obelisk with
No,
black
I'm drawing the
squares?
symbol on
No,
the
this
door.
is where it. Yeah, it's on the door. In the door, there are 8 like square slots, and it's obviously to get to open the door. But it's just 8. One of the one that we actually got is not useful, and we explored this right passageway. It has some statues, and in Sneaky write it down on the chat which pairs are there. And there was a poem that we found, and the outside character knows that this is homage of Tomb of Horror that explains the whole dungeon in a obtuse poem way, so you realize it's saying what you need to do after you did it wrong.
Exactly.
Hey, for after you've screwed up, this is what you should have done.
And we already gave you the information.
So what is the poem say?
In the darkest night, in the brightest day, so on and so forth. Now it's I'm gonna copy. It's here. It's copied in Roll20.
Yeah, if you just scroll up a bit, you'll see it. But I did give it as a handout as well.
Yeah, there was a handout.
Was it? Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have to see that it's chapter 5.
Acer X first warning handout.
Label SRX first warning. Yup.
So we are just waiting for the 5 days, doing prep work and such. I think there was something else that we wanted to do, but I don't remember at this point.
Mm,
I think the other thing the party did consider was just looking around the rest of Omo.
Oh yeah, and it was like it's gonna be fun and not smart.
Mm-hmm. So I would say because Lestrana and Esther last week wrote pretty well on their survival. And Roy's independent mission didn't take that long as well. It's probably 3-ish in the afternoon, so the party still has about 3 to 4 hours of daylight. If you all wish to accomplish or try anything.
did we? So we explored this entire area around the outside.
I mean, you explore the area that you're currently in.
And we explored this part over
Yeah,
on the
Roy
right.
and no, it wasn't Roy. Gray ran all the way in.
It just
That's where the
depicts the
statues.
pairing of statues of the different beasts.
Okay. And is there anything over here on the left side?
No one went there.
Master will wander over there. Take a tree. See if a cube falls out.
No cues fall out.
Oh.
Maybe shake all the bushes and something will fall out.
Oh, Aster will shake all the
No,
bushes.
no, none of those fall out.
If you keep shaking trees and bushes, you might wake up some wasps.
I don't like wasps.
I don't
Mhm.
either. Bees at least make honey.
I also don't like bees.
But do you like honey?
Yeah.
Okay, so if there's nothing else, I'll shift everyone back to the main map.
I feel like obligatory we mess with the obelisk meme, but you know,
Yeah,
joke.
but not really.
Yeah, joke already made.
Mhm. But I'm pretty sure you can kill whatever's inside. Okay, with that being said, I guess I kind of want to ask on a bit of a party decision regarding how you all intend to move forward with the stone situation.
I mean, my plan would be to just wait it out, and wait till the coast is clear and just retrieve it. Like safest, boring way ever.
Loot that poop.
Loot the poop.
All right. How about the rest of you? Yeah. I have not heard David today for some reason.
My only concern at the moment is how do we get the stone from the snake man without him just betraying us all with an evil cackle and etc. etc.
He wouldn't do that. Why would he do that?
Because tropes.
I don't know what a trope is, so we should just trust him.
Well, you see, when a despot is in charge of a city, and then someone who could possibly challenge him shows up, but has a useful thing,
Aster falls asleep.
the despot tends to make a big deal about being the best friend to the possible rival, and then stabs him in the back with 40 to 50 knives.
That's not nice.
No, it's not.
Aster is not
Uh,
going to apply player knowledge to the situation.
There's a difference
Okay.
between player knowledge and, boy, that guy sure spends a lot of time murdering people and turning them into snake people. I wonder if we're next.
Our enemies are dumb fantasy characters, which means we're dumb fantasy characters.
Gray specifically is not dumb.
I
Gray's an
can
idiot, but he's not dumb.
I can totally see lots of character go mistrusting the king. That's totally doable. I think personally Rashi is naive enough that she wouldn't even think about it. It's gonna be her doom.
Aster just doesn't care.
Lestrana?
I mean, we made a deal, right?
No, it's more regarding the dinosaur thing.
I mean, wait for poop.
Okay. Very
Sorry,
well.
Liam, we're boring.
No, it's fine. As I said, I prepared for 5 situations, and this is one of them.
Is one of the situations going to Omu?
No, you guys already are in Omo.
No, but I mean, like, going out of Omu, doing something, and then coming back.
Oh yeah, one of the potential assumptions I made was that you were going to find another Tyrannosaurus Rex to attempt to charm this Queen of Feathers and give you time to do stuff. Anyway. But so if that's the case, I'm not going to drag out the situation. I'm not going to drag out the situation for too long. So the party's intent is now to wait for the day one. No,
The
this
great
day 1,
shit.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so it'll be on the 4th day. 4 days from now. So with that intention, are y'all planning to? Is the part? So the next question I ask is the party intending to look around Omu or kind of just stay in a general area where you know is roughly safe?
Wait, there are safe places in Omen.
Everything
There
is
are
kind of
roughly
relative.
there are relatively safe places in Omu.
For example, this place is very not safe. Therefore, this place is safer. It's relative. Yeah.
If you ask Rashi, she prefers to just hang out in the same place, but she
Mhm.
doesn't mind if anyone else wants to go and do stuff. She will join.
Lestrade's fine with whatever. Are there any places that we feel we need to explore?
The Tomb of Annihilation.
What's that?
We have to go inside.
Sounds like a bad place.
Certainly nothing bad inside will happen.
David?
Yes.
Is a just a kind of like a opinion. Stay or explore.
I mean, we've kind of been randomly everywhere in the city, so shrug emoji.
All right, Esther.
Master sleeps for 4 days.
Okay, excellent. Okay then. So the party will spend the next 4 days kind of just mulling around the area.
I wanted to do like before we have downtime. I'm gonna
Mhm.
do some casting of a divination
All
to
right.
get the place where it would best be and the time where it would be safer to go and retrieve it. Because it's not the same time when she poops. Like we don't go to we don't want to find her in the bathroom.
No, we don't want to be sitting in the toilet that she's pooping in.
But you want to know where's a bathroom, correct?
Sorry?
So you want to know where's her bathroom so that you can go there after she leaves.
Yeah, where is the bathroom and where is the safest time to go and do the business?
Okay, so that would be kind of like 2 questions, but you have time to ask, correct?
Hmm.
And you're offering the same offering for both times, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god, right.
So it's
I need
50 gold.
to. Yeah, I need to. Oh my god, the money's drying away.
All right. So you get the reply that the stone will be deposited uh, north of the amphitheater.
Oh no.
So it's still nearby the nest. And as for the time, it suggests it will be at night.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
All right.
guess we're going shit hunting.
So the party essentially has 4 days of downtime. Is there anything you all wish to accomplish? In addition to Rashi's divination.
Mostly just
Uh,
assisting Rashi.
Aster will try to catch some animals that we can use as extra rations since we're going to be going into the tomb soon.
Okay. If that's the case, else that would be a survival. Hmm. So the hunting is scarce within Olmu because there are a bunch of other predators within the city.
Mm-hmm.
Enough that they have to sustain a population of snake people. But that being said, I'll say you catch over the course of 4 days, a few small critters. It'll be equivalent to 5 days worth of rations. But also keeping in mind that over the next 4 days, you'll be losing a total of 4 rations. Yeah. So after end of 4 days, you'll be net 1.
One's better than none.
Exactly. Uh, Gray, how about you?
Assisting Rashi mostly.
Okay. Lestrana?
Mm, probably not doing much. Maybe just helping Aster turn whatever they catch into rations.
Okay. So as the day passes, eventually, on the last day, and the night begins to fall. Sorry, as the sun begins to set, you all begin heading over in the direction.
Yeah.
All right. So the party heads westwards towards the amphitheater.
Stealthily.
All right, stealth. Good. I'll say for this case, I would like a stealth roll from everyone.
Oh, goody.
That second one was Roy.
Good for Roy.
I just forgot to change the name of who I
No,
was
it's fine.
rolling
I
at.
saw the +7, and I'm pretty sure that's Roy.
Yeah, I have a +4.
Yeah, and you also roll with advantage, so. Esther. Okay. Huh.
We don't seem to be doing great.
No, there's only, strictly speaking, one person who's actually being stealthy in this excursion.
I'm trying.
I know, you're trying.
I'm
So,
trying. We have people wearing heavy armor that are clanking around.
Look, even with advantage, it wouldn't do much.
yeah. So, the party makes their way towards the amphitheater, trying to be quiet. Though you're pretty sure a couple of undead with glowing blue eyes do turn and face your direction as you're walking past them. But the party still makes it to the amphitheater. Oh wait, but the thing is that you guys don't have that long range of a dark vision. No wait, Esther, what's your dark vision is 120 feet, right? You have the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. That's good enough. Okay.
And it's super dark vision, so it looks just like it was daytime.
Yeah, that's important.
Oh
Hold on.
yeah, I'm also blind. Good.
Hold on, just adjusting the map for night. Okay. Is Rashi turning on her lantern?
It's as I remember, a lantern that's for sneaky purposes, right?
Yes, but it just means that you can kind of turn it off when you don't need it.
I think I need to turn it on. Like full blind is not used.
So you're turning it on. Okay.
Yeah, because that means I think Roy and I are blind. Yeah, Roy and I. That for that I wouldn't go if it means we will go blind hunty booping.
Okay. You guys are in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, I see my token and nothing else.
A white void.
Your token, let's see, you're emitting, how far do you want the light to emit? I'll give you that option.
Like 20 feet total?
Radius?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lestrana made it so that it was adjustable all the way to nothing to the maximum that the lantern could do.
Yeah. So, as you approach, okay, so I'm just putting you there to give you the party idea what's going on. But I'll say that this is you are still approaching this area. So, in strictly speaking, the party is about 20 or so feet off the map. This is just for everyone, so that you can see the map itself. But in this case, yes,
Just to be clear, this is a white blank map, right?
no.
We see a white blank map.
I also
I
see some
see.
dinosaurs.
I see amphitheater.
I see black map.
I see white map and dinosaurs.
I see amphitheater and stones and bushes.
Let me refresh all 20.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'll refresh it if I'm not seeing it correctly.
I see
Still
only
white void.
darkness.
No, I know why Gray is seeing darkness because I keep forgetting to update his token. But my roll 20 also, for some reason, decided to die on me.
I see only whiteness.
I reloaded, still whiteness.
Okay, give me a second as I attempt to debug the map. Or the players, one of those.
I mean, we're an Omu. We're always going to be covered in bugs.
That's why we have repellent. Apparently, it's not working very well if we're getting the bugs.
The bugs here are a patron to a deity of the internet.
The Great Troll God.
I was gonna say Gabe, but okay.
The internet boss. Maybe the next time we go kill a god, we should kill that one. Or at least take over the role.
Okay, so Lestrana can see an amphitheater, correct?
Yes.
How about Gray?
I see two glowing circles around whiteness.
Hmm.
So, like, I can see the map grid, but I don't see any actual amphitheater or whatever. Just a white map.
Question.
Yes.
Is, like, line of sight and stuff going to matter in this encounter?
No.
Then I have a mind palace and I don't need the map if it's
Okay.
going to slow down the game.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a fair dinkum.
Alright. But okay. I'll share the map with everyone another time. No, you know what? Since I just got mind piloted, screw it. Where is my okay. Can you all see the map now?
Yep.
I see only whiteness.
I see
White.
map.
Scroll
I
up
think
or
that
down
is
a little bit, Kiwi.
What?
Can you see the three dinosaurs?
Oh yeah, like I can see the grid. There's just no background.
that's a weird thing that's happening. Usually that's not.
Why don't you share us the map as an image, and we mind palace it?
Okay.
I envy all of you who can see pictures in your head. Thankfully, I can see the map inventory.
There you go. So unless this turns into a situation where you start moving the tokens, we'll be okay. So as you begin to approach the amphitheater, Esther, being the person with the furthest vision in the group, the first thing you notice are two large creatures, Tyrannosaurus rexes, that appear to be lying on the ground.
Weepy babies.
And as you get closer, you see a much larger feathered dinosaur who you know as the Queen of Feathers, who is also currently lying down on the floor.
Wait, did they just get on the floor and did the dinosaur?
No, the two of them just woke up and attacking Rashi.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Do I see any poop?
Give me a perception check.
One second.
Mm-hmm.
That should not be a disadvantage.
Okay,
So an
that's
11.
a 11. Okay, so you do notice some fecal matter that appears to be in this direction.
Aster indicates where the poop is to the rest of the party.
Following her, and I'm gonna cast locate object
All right.
on a radar.
Beep. Beep.
Oh gosh, I was gonna make the same joke, Kiwi. It's a quiet sweep. Ding.
Closer you get, the
Ding.
faster the beeping gets.
You get a ping coming also in this direction.
Excellent.
I point with my finger in the direction and and keep pointing no matter what.
Aster goes digging through some poop.
Okay.
Where Rashi points.
All right. As you head over, you notice the Queen of Feathers, as you head over, you realize that the Queen of Feathers might not be asleep. As you see it start to move because there's a bright light source in the region.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
I roll a nat 1 on
Yes, you guys were
on
very poorly on
stealth.
your stealth.
Aster
if-
casts darkness centered on themselves and Rashi.
when
So
I
Rashi
cast
is completely blind. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
but Aster can see. Aster takes
Okay.
Rashi by the hand.
Wait. Could you share with me the darkness spell?
Yeah.
What if when I cast the locate object I said ping? That's the nat 1 talking.
So it's 15 foot.
uh,
Okay, Rashi is smart enough to not freak out of the darkness.
Aster would
Oh.
cast it on their ring since it'll move with them if it's on an object.
No, it's not that. Let's try now. What spell level is your continual flame?
Second level.
Okay, so just a DM thing. Darkness will permanently dispel the continual flame because that's what's the last line of text in darkness.
Okay, can let's try to put continual flame again later.
It costs 200 GP worth of ruby. It costs ruby dust to do
It
so.
costs 50 GP of ruby
Yeah.
dust.
Would Aster know this?
This is up to you. It's just I'm just sharing that information to Kiwi.
If
I
you
mean-
want, we can retcon it and say that instead of darkness, you tell me first to turn it
Oh.
down.
Toss the lantern. Turn it off and toss it away.
But
Do you want to be dinosaur food?
yeah. But that's gonna make noise. I'm telling to Kiwi.
Roll it on the ground. Turn it off and roll it on the ground.
I'll do that, DM.
Okay.
And then Aster casts darkness on their ring after
Okay.
it's out of the range.
You see, in this short commotion, the Queen of Feathers begins to straighten up. I don't think she can see you guys because she doesn't have that much of a range.
Aster takes Rashi's hand and uses it as a metal detector for finding the cube.
Oh yeah. So she appears to have heard something because you guys are you're not quiet, but you know the city itself is usually it has a bit of ambient noise at night. So you see the Queen of Feathers look around before settling down. But for Esther, as you glance over, you do see a bit of light being reflected off a pair of eyes, implying to you that the queen might not be asleep.
I don't think she's asleep. We need to get the cube and get the fuck out of here. Asper whispers as quietly as possible.
Okay.
What?
Oh my god, Cradle.
She says us to be quiet.
What?
Yeah.
Anyways, joking done.
Lestrana
If
cast
I attack the
silence.
party, will anyone blame me?
What?
No,
Look,
but I was joking, so.
I think we're joking that we both roll horribly on stealth.
It's
And
because you're wearing armor, not because you're loud.
yeah, but that's the role playing it. I don't want to actually sabotage the game.
Gray will stand and fight, the rest of you can run away. A couple days later, the beast will show up, Gray will have been digested.
Okay, so Esther and Esther dragging Rashi along, heading towards the direction of the poop pile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a smelly.
The smelly smell.
Mm-hmm. I would no, actually no. I don't have to ask for a roll. With locate object at that close, you know exactly where it is. Yeah, I don't have to ask. So, as you approach the poop pile, how would you like to extract it?
You should have taken Lestrana with you. She could just, psychically rip it out of the poop.
I mean, Aster can cast Mage Hand also.
You don't see it.
Aster will use Mage Hand to sift through the poop.
Okay. And inside, fairly quickly, you do find a puzzle cube.
But
But
it sounded like there was something more to that statement.
no, no. I ended the full stop at the back of the sentence.
Okay. Aster takes the puzzle cube and smears the poop on it on the grass nearby.
All right.
Does it look authentic?
Feels authentic. You see a carving of a horned rabbit on it.
The rabbit one.
You can't see anything yet. We're still in darkness.
Yeah, you're being dragged along by Esther.
I know. Okay.
You're just a metal detector.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They wanted to take the opinion things. Okay.
How much does the lantern weigh?
Like a pound or so.
After we go back to the party with the cube, Aster will stop concentrating on darkness and use Mage Hand to pick up the lantern and put it on Rashi's belt.
I'll say it's actually fairly enough just for Rashi to turn off the lantern, because the lantern can go all the way to 0. There's no need to drop it on the ground.
I think the dropping it on the
Yeah.
ground was to get the lantern itself out of the darkness spell.
Mm.
Oh, right. Because the lantern is still in the darkness. Well, got it.
Mhm.
As the party is heading back, could Esther and Rashi give me a stealth roll? Because you guys are much closer at this point.
Come on,
Nope.
dice.
Okay, what's the passive perception on my T-Rex? Huh.
Does the T-Rex have dark vision?
No, it's hearing you.
Oh.
So, there's a much higher passive perception than I thought. Okay. As you turn around, Esther trips over a rock, and you see the closest T-Rex, which is roughly 40 feet away from you, begin to stir. What would you like to do?
Like, is it getting up?
No, you look as though it's like it got startled and is beginning to stand.
Like cat.
It's like something. It has something. And it's like, wait, what's going on? It's beginning to stand and sniff around.
Aster will remain prone and keep crawling towards the party.
I honestly think our better chance for Aster and I is to be near the poop where the smell can camouflage us. I don't know about the rest.
Okay, so you're staying put, correct?
How far are we from the others?
I'll say this: you're like 40 feet away from the T-Rexes and like another 30 feet away from your party.
Yeah, Aster
No,
will.
40 actually. You're in between exactly.
Aster will take the dash action and crawl 30 feet towards the party.
How about Rashi? Is you
But
staying or are you following Esther?
wait, you're crouch dashing?
Yeah, so my
Yeah,
movement
so
speed's halved and then it's doubled.
But to understand, dashing takes away all intent of uh, being stealthy, right? Or no?
that's usually a combat situation. I'm playing kind of loose when it comes to more skill check type of situations.
Yeah, Aster is crawling fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, Rashi doesn't want to be alone. She will follow up.
All right. So Esther and Rashi, you are stealth. You're quite. You're what's the term in the army? You are leopard crawling quickly southwards towards your party. With Rashi doing this almost blind.
Aster tugs Rashi with her mage hand. Keep them
Oh
in
yeah,
the
you
right.
can do that. All right. And you see, for Esther, you see the closest T-Rex kind of gets out, is about to move before the queen kind of snorts, and the T-Rex lies back down. Kind of stop making so much noise.
I linked a picture of Aster crawling on the ground. Metal Gear Solid style.
Okay. But you eventually make it to the rest of your party.
I thought we were dead for a second there.
Aster didn't think that you guys were in trouble.
Mm-hmm. So with the puzzle key in hand, but you're still within the nest of the queen.
Because Aster actually has a like backup murder plan for if the queen fought us,
Mm-hmm.
which is totally not to misty step above the queen in the air and break her ring, causing all the stuff to fall out and deal bludgeoning damage to the queen.
Oof.
The amount of pounds of coins that we had on the ring has
Yep, it would
going
probably
down.
it
No,
would, it
it's
would
on the contrary. It's being drained lately.
Yeah, but there were pounds of other things in there too.
Yeah. Just to know, just to let you know.
Remember, each day of rations is what, 2 or 5 pounds? I forget. It's not light.
Okay. I take it that the party is currently de-assing the area.
yes.
Yes,
Okay.
as quietly as possible, but
Let's
also
let's go to the tomb.
don't we
All
have to
right.
go see
Goodbye,
this?
Queen. One day I'll get to run you in combat.
Just have the queen help us when we get to the final boss. Like it's her city. I'm sure she doesn't want any stupid liches in their things here.
3 months from now, the party finds a strange half dinosaur human inside the tomb, covered in feathers.
I'm here to
She has the
kill.
power to. She has to kill.
I'm here to kill a lich.
She has a full power polymorph into a half human dinosaur. Okay. The party is still, strictly speaking, near the amphitheater. Just how would you like to go back? Okay, so maybe before I ask the question, where are you planning to head to now that you have 8 of the cubes?
Oh yeah, where's the 9th one?
The lizard guys have it. We let
Rasnasi
them.
has it.
We let them use these, and then they give us those. That was the deal, right?
Yeah. Well, hands the cubes all to Rashi. Oh, great Rashi, cousin of the Yanti. You got this.
I'm gonna be so happy when not the boss anymore.
Aster suggests that maybe only Gray and Rashi go in.
Ah, you could come as my posse. I don't want to be alone there.
Okay, maybe if you're planning to head towards the ritual side, are you planning to take the quickest direction there, or are you planning to take a detour around?
Oh yeah, can we use Trevor to like contact him or anything?
I can. They told us to meet them there, and they don't like when I cast sending on them.
Okay, so I'll just say that the party probably finds a quiet location to wait for. Are you planning to travel at night or travel in the day?
Is there anything we've ever noticed that's worse at night here?
No, because the party has never traveled at night.
Oh, then we should wait till daytime.
Okay.
Since Aster is literally the only person who can see.
I mean, I can see just half as well as Aster.
Gray also can see.
It's a
Grace.
smaller. It's a problem for Roy.
Yeah, it's Roy and Rashi the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Big
Oh,
Mao.
no.
That
Yeah.
was a big opinion.
Yeah, Button has
Yeah.
some opinions.
About the ruling of dark vision.
About outside.
Ah, fair. Outside is the worst.
But Button insists we keep opening windows to let outside air in.
That is also fair.
And he also keeps trying to go outside. This is not a good thing for Kitty.
Okay, so you find a place that's you feel is safe enough distance away from the amphitheater. And with the puzzle cubes in tow, you settle down for the night. For the rest of the night.
99.
Hmm.
Yay, sleep time.
Okay. So, ooh, huh. No,
ToA?
I'm just looking at my weather chart. It's kind of funny.
What?
Speaking
No,
of
it's
weather charts, apparently Snarky World, the weather here today.
Do you have tropical storm in Canada?
It's supposed to be thunderstorms. I hear the rolling thunder in the distance.
And another thing.
Huh. No, I just look. It's one of those when you look at it, you realize, for some reason there's absolutely no rain in Omu today. Yeah. So
Gee, what
Gray
has
is gonna
happened with the
suffer a
weather
bit.
today?
Gray is gonna suffer slightly.
I'm sure he'll be fine once we get inside the very dark and scary tomb.
Yeah. So you the party wakes up in the morning. And you're heading, I assume, the most direct path, or
As long as it doesn't go through Sniper Cat Land, which I don't think it does.
no, it does not. But the cat also does move.
I think most direct path without actually taking the highway.
Yeah, you can. The highway is actually fairly large. It's almost 30 feet wide, and also it's also elevated around 50 feet off the ground. So in a way, even if the party wanted to, you can just hug the side of the highway and just keep following it straight down. It's a fairly tall and long object. Sorry, it's not even an object at this point. Yeah. So
Yeah,
heading
mhm.
okay, but heading southwards. Can I have my survival perception and stealth rolls? Gray will be at disadvantage.
Can't see.
Can I have double disadvantage?
No, you can't.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
I have second
Mhm.
breakfast.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it. It was a Lord
No.
of the Rings joke.
Great. Not stealth. Perception. So what's your perception bonus then?
One higher.
So you roll a 4 on the net one. Okay.
Sorry, I could have sworn you
And
said stealth. My bad.
okay. No, I did say stealth, but it's usually Roy who rolls the stealth, who's very stealthy today.
Roy
No,
is
I thought
very,
you were
very
asking
stealthy
all of us
today.
for stealth again, and I was like, okay, sure.
No, it's our normal.
Yeah, normal day start rolls instead. I just, for
Yeah.
some reason, misunderstood it as everyone rolls stealth. Oh, okay.
Fair dinkum.
So Esther finds a safe path. Rashi keeps her eye out. Roy is keeping the party quiet. Alright then.
Gray is holding onto Rashi's tail and blindly stumbling into rocks.
Okay. I believe Lestrana was the last, so Rashi, can I have 3 d20s?
Will this be the day?
I don't know. I'm kind of given up hope at this point.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
see?
I mean, it's still gonna take us at least one more day to get back to the tomb after this.
That
Mhm.
sweet cry.
Yeah.
Can I have a random encounter as a treat?
Yeah, I know. The cat. What was that button?
That was Button.
Button wants a random encounter as a tree. Ah. Yeah, and with Esther rolling that high, the party makes very good time. And I'll say you can make it all the way. And it's a straight shot anyway. You make it to the ritual area.
Esther hands the bag with the puzzle cubes to Rashi.
I have them all in my power.
Oh, great. Rashi, we have finally finished your quest.
Remember that if anything comes to anything, we need all but The one of the snail, I think, Sneaky?
Hmm?
Can you remind me? There is 8 slots.
Yep.
What is the ninth? The one that's not there.
The one that was missing. I see the statue, correct? The smaller statues that were paired up.
Mm-hmm.
The one that was missing was Unk, the snail.
How do we know there's not like a second door behind the first door that you have to put the last cube in?
Well, it's the least important or the most important.
I
No
mean,
middle
those are
ground.
things you can consider after leaving this place.
Let's just get all 9 and get out.
Yeah, it's like this door has 3 keys, but there's 20 spread throughout the mansion. Let's just find all 20 first. Okay. So as you approach the ritual area, once again you see a glowing black skull in the center of this ceremonial area.
What does he do all day? Like
You
when they're not doing rituals, do he reads books?
He's
I'll say as you approach, you get a feeling that the skull appears to be slightly larger.
I mean, if he's gonna eat the sun, he's gonna have to get bigger.
Mm.
He's
At,
getting thick.
at the same time, you notice the skull is open. The jaw of the skull is open, and inside it you see the Yuan-Ti priests. They appear to be magically building what appears to be an egg that's almost complete. There's still an opening at the side of the egg that's large enough for a humanoid to pass through.
How is he building it?
So as you observe, they appear to be taking bits of the skull. Kind of. Are you familiar with the shapestone spell?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it's a
I mean,
mixture of the shapestone spell, but you do see beyond the bone that they're carving out from the skull itself. They appear to be using bones from a pile of bodies nearby.
this is a weird culture.
Hey. Is there anything else you'd like to ask before I continue?
I guess there are guards and stuff that we pass by.
Yeah, so as you pass by, entering, you already walk past the sentries. When the sentries see Rashi, they nod and they let you walk through. Yeah, you walk past at least like 7 or 8 sentries until you reach this location.
Yeah, I personally don't have any questions.
All right. And just to add one more thing in, instead of seeing the previous dead body that was crucifixed to the wooden wall, you see a tabaxi.
One that tried to murder us?
I'll say you didn't get a very good what's the a visual image of the previous tabaxi, so you don't know if this is the one.
I just scream, "Sniper cat!"
Is the tabaxi isn't conscious enough to answer your question?
Ah, they're unconscious.
They are not conscious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I say it anyway.
At
Okay.
Jesus.
And as you come to a stop, where in your current location, you see a Yuan-Ti priest who you recognize as Phantasm cross the bridge. Ah, cousin Rashi, I'm glad to see you have returned safe.
Hi. Yeah, we did the thing.
That's wonderful. I understand from our master that you are giving us the stones.
I mean, we had a deal. Like we let you use them, and then you let us use them. You know?
Mm,
Eh, eh, eh.
very, very well. And she holds out her hands expectantly.
I just give them the stones. Nothing to fear.
She takes the stones from you, and you see she does break open into a smile, a larger smile. Thank you, cousin. This will greatly help our master in his endeavors.
Just for the lols. Can I do an insight?
Uh, what are you trying to ask for? What type of emotion are you trying to pick up?
Is she just like generally, ah, this is the best, wonderful, or this is like a happy, like you fool?
Oh, I'm not gonna ask for insight check. It's the first one. She's generally pleased that you brought the cubes to them. And you don't get a sense that she's about to backstab you.
Cool. I trust this evil cultist.
Uh, okay. We will inform our master that we will be ready with our preparations. And please do stay and partake.
Uh, with my best face, I say, sure, sure, we wait. I just go and I will go and sit over there, okay?
I will uh, I will assign some of my men to help. Then she looks at the party to help set up some accommodations for you.
Ooh, you know what could be actually useful?
Hmm.
Uh, could you have someone with us that explain everything that's all the rituals that are happening? We don't want to miss on the importance of things happening and not being rude, asking or doing or not doing things. You know, like a cultural translator.
Sh- sh- uh, all right. I'm sure we can arrange for someone to do so.
Is he somewhat baffled?
Uh, she's confused, but she's somewhat confused. But after thinking a moment, she realizes, no, this is probably something that is very beneficial to everyone. So she kind of shocked that she didn't think about it herself. Yeah. So upon this, she then begins to make her way back to the skull. Uh, you see her hand out the skulls to some of the few other priests within the region area, and you see them pushing the cubes into the egg. Uh, at the same time, you do see some of the Yuan-Ti pick up a clean, empty a plot area, and you see them begin setting up a few tents for the party.
Aster will attend to Master Rashi's needs.
Through her armor.
Gee, thanks.
Okay. So the night begins to fall. Um, as you're, just kind of chill near your campsite, where you notice a bright flash of light coming from the nearby building where you know there's a teleportation circle. The other UNTs have already gathered there. And as the light begins to clear, you see Rasnasi with his escort.
We do a very polite greeting.
He noticed your greeting and kind of nods in your direction. you see Fantasia make you see her kind of explaining something to Rasnasi, and you see him nodding in agreement and turning to his companion, saying, you see him say something to her, and she begins making her way over to you. Whereas for Rasnasi and Fantasia, you see them heading over to the skull.
Everything according to Keikaku.
Mhm. And this Yuan-Ti, when she reaches your campsite, she bows to Rashi and the rest of the party. The priest has informed me that you wish to learn more about our ways. So what questions may I answer?
I think firstly is what are they gonna do now? I don't know why they wanted the cubes.
The priest Fantasia had a vision that through seconding the powers that's left behind by our master's previous master, that we can attempt to use it to help our Rasnasi be reborn anew, to get rid of the curse that has ailed his body.
Reminder:
Mhm.
he's sick.
Yes, he's suffering from the death curse as well.
I put a worry face. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. That will be good if it happens.
Do you have anything else you'd like to ask?
But the party has something else particularly.
Yeah.
Aster is but a humble slave.
Oh my god.
This Yuan-Ti doesn't mind that you're this Yuan-Ti is closer to Rasnasi than to Fantasia.
So Fantazia's the stuck-up one.
Most of them are stuck up. Is Ras and his escort are not.
So Rasmussen gets a new body, and then we go upset his former employer.
Yes, that would be the case.
I feel like they were happy on the idea that we disrupt any plan they had. So, okay. I assume this ritual is gonna destroy Rasnasi's older body, right?
You see her think about a question. That will likely be the case. I am not confident in my understanding of this ritual, but it appears that Fantasia is appealing to the power of Tenda. And the exact methodology of this ritual is unknown to me.
Could you give us a second? I need to ask something private to my friends.
Very well. I will be nearby. If you need anything, just let me know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. You see her step away out of your line of sight. Oh, sorry. She will still be within your line of sight, but she's not looking towards the party. She is making it very obvious that she's not looking at you.
So, guys, I just had the idea. What if Antasia knows that's not gonna work, and it's actually just trying to, get rid of the king.
Why would she do that? Well, obviously to take over power and whatnot, but
Because we all agree this is not. I feel like this is not gonna work, right?
I have no idea.
I feel it. Yeah, it could work. I feel like it would not work, and chaos is gonna ensue when they see the king is no more.
I mean, if that's the case, do we really want to hang around for it?
We need the cubes.
We do, in fact, need the cubes.
Yeah, we need the cubes.
How about Gray? Do you have any input to this discussion?
I think it's bad situation anyway. Cubes are important, but I don't think saving evil lizard zombie is super important? Question mark.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, our deal is with him,
True.
and if he's no more, wouldn't that mean that they just break the deal?
And then we
I also afraid that Fantasia is not trying to do something evil, but she interpreted the feeling as we did something bad and it's our fault.
Hmm.
What if I what if I raise my concerns to them? I mean, they most probably say, "No, you don't know what you're talking about." But at least afterwards, we try to stop it. That would give us points in favor.
The social situation make Greg scratch head. Uh, we can't stab it without justification, so if Rashi think it's worth making words, then make words.
Mm, yeah. Aster, what do you think?
I think that we don't really have much of a choice besides just to wait and watch and find out what happens.
Okay, so not warn them.
Like, he seems like a relatively intelligent dude for being a murdering psychopath.
No, meaning warn them that we feel like it might not work.
I feel like if it wasn't going to work, that either he knows and doesn't care, or there's not anything we can do really to stop it.
Okay, okay.
So as you end the conversation with each other, you see the lady who's explaining things to you. She begins to approach the party, but this time you see appears that she is carrying a sack.
Mm-hmm.
I trust you are done with your conversation.
Yeah, thank you.
I have a message from my master.
Mm-hmm.
And she hands the party a sack. Her sack, sorry. He believes that if things do go wrong, you need to leave as quickly as possible.
Okay.
He knows what's up.
Hmm. So he has procured from his a few supplies that he can spare for you. So it's inside this particular sack.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Hold
just.
on.
I don't say anything, but they're just supplies, right? It's not the cube that we're missing.
No,
They're
it's
gonna
not.
use it.
No, I just
But wait,
just typing it out.
if they destroy the cubes in the process of this ritual, the cubes will just reform in the temples and we'll have to recollect them. Oh my god, it's just a fetch quest repeat loop.
Yeah, I know. Those games
Oh.
suck. So inside the sack, you find 20 rations, a jar, which you quickly identify to be is it called alchemy jar or jar of alchemy? The one that produces water.
Mayonnaise.
Mayo! We're getting
Mayonnaise.
mayo,
Okay,
boys!
I'm changing my mind. I'm taking back the jar.
Oh!
No. No.
Gray makes one bacon sandwich before the DM takes the jar away.
Oh, it's alchemy jug. No wonder I couldn't find it. Okay, alchemy jug, and 5 potions of greater healing.
Ooh, that's very generous. Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah, so this way Rashi doesn't have to keep spending a level 1 spell slot on create water.
I mean, you don't have to spend your spell slots on create food either. We can just eat mayo. It's got calories.
No.
It's better than filling the entire tomb with mayo.
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Look, I'm sorry. This is happening. In the first D&D game that I played with Falls from Chadloaf, David was there. We got an alchemic jar, like this thing, and we were on a boat weeks on traveling. So I was like, so I can just pour the max amount of mayo each time in a barrel. Yeah, and yeah, I can make barrels of mayo. Yeah, but it's gonna go bad. But we have a cleric that can purify food.
Oh Jesus.
And in this medieval society, I'm gonna get rich.
And then my Storm Sorcerer Minotaur started using the jug for drinking, and they never got
Oh
to make
yeah.
any mayo.
Is this just the standard one that can make poison?
It's standard one, yeah.
Okay, there's
And
2 variants that don't have poison as an option.
no, this is the non-variant. This is the usual one.
One of the
How do
variants.
I
Oh,
how do
go
I
ahead.
edit the message in Roll20 so I can get rid of the jug?
Yeah,
Mm.
I was going to say, Snarky, your question of, am I going to regret this? Practically everything a DM does, they regret until they figure out a way to use it for something more interesting.
I know.
This is the nature of being DM.
At least it's not the variant that can make soy sauce.
Actually, I'm
Soy
giving you the
sauce?
Wait, the soy sauce?
There's a variant that makes soy sauce?
The orange one makes soy sauce. I mean, it can also make mayonnaise. It makes soy sauce instead of poison.
Oh, it makes honey as well.
Yeah,
Mm.
all of them can make honey. And then the blue one can make boiling hot tea. So you gotta get that one for Jamie.
Yes. I'm gonna. What if we say this quickly and each person gets one potion? It's their emergency potion, and the 20 rations we put in the ring storage.
I don't see
Sure.
a
I mean,
problem
there's a
with
reason
that.
why I gave 5.
Potion of Greater Healing is 3d6?
4d4 plus 4.
44.
No, 4d4.
So 44 potions, got it.
No. 4d4 plus 4 healing.
No.
Ah,
It's slash R, not R slash.
This isn't Reddit.
Yep.
Okay, we got 10 potions.
No, you do not.
No, not 44. 44.
Ah, 44.
English.
Great language. I hate it.
I thought it was 4d4 plus 4.
So
It's still
48.
it's still less than 44.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway, so you look through the sack and you find find those items. And you see her begin to glance over towards the skull, which is it's emitting light, so you can still see everything that's happening there.
I wanna ask to her, like, first to see their face, like, is this person worried?
Yes.
And then I'm gonna ask bluntly, are you worried? This is a most troubling warning.
Yes, I am worried. I am worried that I will not be able to see Rasnasi again. I am worried that if it does succeed, will it still be the same person that I know?
ah yes, the ship of Rosna Sea problem.
Gray doesn't see anything. It's mostly just light and pain.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask or say?
Um, no, I think not.
All right. So, about half an hour or so past your conversation is now getting pretty late into the night. Are y'all planning to stay awake, or are y'all planning to take your long rest?
Is the thing happening tonight?
Oh, you didn't ask that question. That's you didn't ask.
It seemed like they
When
were
Okay.
all set up, so we thought it was happening right now. But
when are we getting
If
our
Yeah.
puzzle cubes back?
it'll be tonight.
Aster dips a ration into some mayo.
It was set on water.
We haven't used it today. We can change the setting.
It was set to water this morning.
Oh well, Aster's like I have to wait till tomorrow for mayo.
hey, on the plus side, you have some water to soften your hardtack.
I like to imagine that the alchemy jug just has like a bunch of like little notches on the side, and you just like move it to which one you want for the day.
And so Esther grabs it and go to move the notch and see it's already selected. It's like, oh,
Oh,
And it's locked for the day, so it won't move.
Yeah,
oh.
the notch doesn't budge.
Tomorrow we will have mayo.
we need to get some birds and get, chicken sandwich.
And
How about
Okay.
some bacon?
What's bacon?
Aster has made
Pork
bacon
flesh.
before.
Oh, I like pork.
All right. So you see a short period and into the night, you suddenly feel the atmosphere around you begin to get more excited as all the UNTs are now in the region are now on alert. And you hear no, it's not here, sorry. You feel the heat coming from the skull grow more intense. It's now affecting you even though you were further away. It felt warm, now it feels hot.
Aster decides to take the rest of her rest inside her ring with its air conditioning.
Alright.
Ah, wait. Okay, remember to be ready to bounce.
And you
Not
hear
involving the
Phantasia
ring.
shout out, "The time is here for our master's rebirth." And you see Rasta, okay, not excluding Esther, the rest of you see Rastnasi step into the eggshell, before it's been sealed up. As the heat intensifies, the first thing all of you notice that are outside, the half moon that's currently sitting in the sky becomes a full moon.
Does it turn blood red?
No, that's a different spell.
Okay, I was just wondering if all the monsters in the area are respawning.
No, they're like princes who are beginning to ascend to the sky in Deliverance.
Oh god.
I still remember the song, FYI. And you hear... No, not hear, sorry. All of you, minus all of you feel...
Aster can hear things.
No, this is a feel. You're feeling
Ah.
something. You feel what appears to be somebody else's heartbeat thump through you. And the four of you who are outside, give me a wisdom saving throw.
I hate that the joke going into the ring is actually useful.
I'm in my safe place.
Just trying to double check that there isn't something that gives me a bonus to this, but I don't think so. Yeah, I can't see whatever I thought was... Okay, probably not relevant.
Okay, so for Rashi and Lestrana,
Now good.
yeah, you feel waves of emotion coming over you that stem from beginning with pride, excitement, fear, disappointment, and a short lull of emptiness that drains away at your soul. Please take 10 psychic damage.
I think
Yeah.
Buttons was trying to help deepen the RP of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a loud cat roar in the distance.
I was more of the pleat of whine.
Before, and you feel yourself being dragged into this enveloping feeling of despair. Before you feel an intense burn of hatred. And you hear the words echo through your mind in the voice of Ras Nasi. "Arthas, you will be mine."
Who?
And you
Who said artist?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of him.
And as you feel this pain push you back into reality, you see cracks appear on the skull. Sorry, cracks appear on the egg. And it cracks open, revealing Rasnasi reborn, burning with hate.
Bouye?
We helped him?
Oh no, the snake is sexy.
Gone.
Oh no!
Damn it.
He's hot!
Damn it, Costa, you destroyed my moment. Okay, but to be fair,
I'm
when I
just
found the
sharing it
picture,
with my other Discord.
Okay, see, when I found the picture, I showed my sisters about what's your opinion on using this as a potential for my boss, and her exact words were, "May I respectfully touch his abs?" Anyway, damn it, I forgot what I was supposed to say.
I'm
You
so
see,
sorry.
it's fine. You see a man who, when entered, was covered in bandages, and the sores and scars of the death curse who has taken over his body emerge whole, complete, and perfect. Okay, so I need to change the token. Um, And as he steps out of the egg, you see him take a deep breath, and there's a very obvious emotional change to him. He's, standing up more confident and determined. And you see the rest of the Yuan-Tis cheer and bow to their master.
I feel like Rashi will get into the moment and just do happy claps. Yay, he didn't die.
And he makes eye contact with the party. And you see him with his hand, and pieces of the eggshell begin to float and crumble, revealing all 9 puzzle cubes.
Good.
And he begins making his way over to the party across the bridge.
With
As the
them?
Yuan-Ti, with
With
the
them?
9 cubes, yes.
Cool, cool, cool.
Aster will come out of the ring and admire the abs.
You have done me a great service. Thank you.
Looking good.
I'm
And
glad.
he,
Sorry.
just let me finish this part. And he waves his hands, and all 9 cubes float towards the party, and they stop midair.
Like midway,
No, they are floating in front of the party, floating in midair.
I grab them.
Yeah, they are warm to the touch.
Good. Ooh, they're warm.
Mhm.
Gray immediately
Thank
hugs one of
you.
them to his chest.
I just like put them in their designated sack and give them to Gray for warm.
So now that you're reborn, does that mean that you can spill any dirt on your former employer?
What would you like to know?
Weaknesses, blood type, dating history.
I'm
What the
pretty
fuck he's
sure
doing?
he's.
What he's doing in the tomb?
I am not purview to what he's doing within the tomb,
Fair.
as I have never been inside myself. His last instructions to me were to just ensure that whoever enters the tomb are of sufficient caliber. And I do not care much about his sex life. Sorry, what was the other question that you asked?
Weaknesses.
Good question. What are Azarex's weaknesses?
I mean,
Something that it fears or stuff like that.
Easy. He has none that I know of. He's a age-old lich who has survived and mastered the times.
He is mildly allergic to mushrooms, but only
he is a
gray mushrooms,
lich,
not black mushrooms.
but he is a lich.
Naturally, if you know where his phylactery and destroy it, they will do him in.
Do you know? Do you know what causes your sickness?
I do not.
Hmm.
He does not share everything with me.
Mhm.
But I do know for my new master there's something in the tomb that we need.
Is it the same thing that we need?
Unlikely so.
Hmm.
As such, I like to propose a new agreement between us.
I'm down there. What's her name?
Hmm?
This feels very Elden Ring. The,
Elena?
yeah, the
Rasmussen.
the part where you finish the first quest and she's like, "Hey, new quest time."
No, you had. She said, "I'll leave you for a moment. You go and defeat God. Go and defeat Margot," and then she appears again. There's a
And she's like,
time period between the two.
and then she's like, "Yes, it's time for a new accord."
Yeah. I have somebody I need to deal with because, given his nature, he is sure to come and confront me, which I gladly look forward to.
Oh, that other lady, right?
Who?
The one that sends the regards, but you didn't like her, and she said she was the queen. I think.
Former queen 600 years ago, I think.
The former queen has nothing to do with Asnasi.
No,
I
no, no,
think
no. The other
it's
one, the one that we found in the forest,
the one with the flying monkeys, the zombie monkey.
the one that put that thing in
Oh,
her
oh,
neck.
right. No, that she, Raquel, has retreated into the tomb and has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, we'll probably never see her again.
I'm just, I'm referring to an old friend who I have not met for 1,000 years, and I can't wait to greet him with all my glory. What I'm looking for within, sorry,
Now
yes?
I was just gonna say, like, I would love to ask him to stop doing the pronoun game and give us a name, but I don't know a way of doing it
Hmm?
without being rude. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, alright. What I request from the tomb is a black opal jewel, and as for my payment, you see him reach over to his waist and he lifts up his sword. Is this?
Ooh.
Big sword. Could you give us more information on this opal gem to know what we're looking for? I assume it's magic of some sort, or what type of magic we need to find out and stuff like that.
You will identify this black opal by the way it absorbs the light around it. You get the sense that he's saying that it's also highly magical. It's not just a normal gem.
Hmm.
Yeah. Should you accept? He's still holding out his sword.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, of course. Why would it help?
Who's taking the sword from Rasnasi?
Aster grabs that sword.
Oh well. Okay.
Oh man, what type of sword is it?
Statistics wise, it will be considered a flame tongue longsword.
Long sword is two-handed.
Longsword is one-handed, but has the option of being versatile for two-handed.
Yeah.
Also, the flame tongue damage makes up for it being one-handed, which means Aster can use a shield and maybe not die.
Yeah, there's a few people in the party who can use it, Gray being the other one. And
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I was trying to think if Gray could help by it.
Yeah, Gray could use it.
Only if Aster's done with it.
Gray has a magic weapon.
a Moonlight Greatsword
yeah.
that he can't use.
Well, he can, just only with great difficulty. So that's why when
Mhm.
Aster's done with the Flame Tongue, Gray will take it. But feel free to use it until it's not of use.
I will take it from your cold body.
Or
If I die, you can have it.
or when
Aster writes a will.
she upgrades her summoned weapons so that they're more powerful. Because I thought that happened eventually.
So I just thought of the opposite, which is Gray can use it until Gray dies, and Beast can use the Moonlight Greatsword.
Yeah, Aster will eventually be able to upgrade her packed weapon, but it's a few levels away.
Alright then. So the contract is sealed.
Not a problem. We'll let you know. I will, if communications are capable of reaching out, I will let you know once we find it.
Okay. Do you so Kiwi, you do know the stats of the standard longsword for flame tongue longsword, right?
Yes.
Then just go ahead and add it into your inventory. Yeah. So I
Okay.
think the flame damage is 2d6, if I'm not wrong.
It's a big ass toy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a +1.
No, it's not plus.
No plus, just 2d6 extra damage.
Well, Aster will conduct the ritual to make it a packed weapon, which will give it +1 since it doesn't have that bonus.
Mm-hmm. And also requires attunement, yada yada yada. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, and
So
also gives off light, so it's a bit easier for the people who have no dark vision as well.
mhm.
It's very bright actually. It's a total of 80 feet of light.
40-foot radius, bonus action
Plus
to
40
make
foot
it
dim.
burn.
Yeah, so like that would actually having the sword would give great disadvantage from holding it.
No, it's Gray only has disadvantage from sunlight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright. He will let you know the command was already set.
Does he tell me what it is?
Yes, he does. When you take it from him, he'll let you know what it is.
Is it flame on?
No, it's by Denda's will.
Okay. Master is serving so many masters now.
Yeah. And for flavor's sake, if you do use it, just a reminder, the flame is black.
Black and purple flames.
You know, this is beginning to remind me more and more of Mahina's sword.
Are we
Turns
the
out that
baddies?
Master is going to kill a lich. That's all they know. I mean, I'm sure that there's probably like weapons in the tomb, so it might wind up in Gray's hands not too long from now.
there's only so many attunement slots.
Mm-hmm. Master's now using 2 of them.
Oh god.
Alright.
Does does Gray and the Beast share attunement slots?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright then. As you handing over his sword to the party, well, feel free to stay for the night. I need to make preparations.
Okay, thank you. We'll do. Have a good new life.
Hmm. You see him for the first time interacting with Rasnasi. You see him smile. Not a joyful one. A bit more sinister.
Mm, we are the baddies.
We're saving the world from a death curse. Does it matter?
I think we're the morally gray people that are just trying to get shit done.
Aster's alignment is now neutral good.
What was before?
Lawful good.
Lawful
Oh,
neutral,
no,
so I mean,
Aster
That's
still
been
thinks that what we're doing is helping the people. They've just decided that sometimes you gotta break some rules, get the advantage over the bad guys.
alright. Then I'll say this is probably a good time to quickly take a real life break.
sounds reasonable.
Hmm. Okay, be right back.
Just think of the smites.
Mm,
So I don't know if any of you read my post on Chatloaf.
I do not have access to that server, and I haven't for about 3 months.
Why? You
I'm not. I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to fish up a gift subscription, and I can't afford one.
oh man, you should have said anything. Be coming right up. Well, what I was gonna say was last night I went with some friends to play board games, and I got home back at 5 a.m. So today I've been sleeping all day. I woke up at 6 p.m. I think my sleep cycle is utterly fucked.
Sounds like it might be.
Okay, this is just a test. No. What?
Ah, that did not
Mm,
work.
Okay, it was the brackets.
I was gonna say, does this work?
I have returned. Oh, what the hell is that roll?
That's me
You
making sure Purple Flame Blade works with
Yeah,
all the
but
new.
what?
didn't.
It
Oh,
didn't work.
I tried to
It
name
was.
it Versatile with brackets around it, but it didn't like the brackets.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is just Kiwi testing to make sure the sword is working before combat shows up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Please do. Yeah.
At which point I will deal a bajillion damage.
I believe
Mhm.
you can use round brackets or triangle brackets, but the code uses square brackets.
Silver, what's your Twitch handle?
Silver 64.
Silver64.
Silver
Silver
Fur 64.
Fur 64.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So I just annoying, but the easiest way to deal with remarkable athlete is the annoying way.
What does that do?
+2 to all strength, dex, and con checks that do not
Ooh.
already use your proficiency bonus. Sorry, half of proficiency rounded up. So in the case of Gray, it's stealth, sleight of hand, and initiative, making it kind of
Wish.
awkward to set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds kind of weird. Wait, Rebecca Atali is Oh yeah, okay, got it. Huh.
So basically, I just
Question.
go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry,
no, David,
one
you
at a time,
finished.
yeah.
Basically, I just went to the settings menu and I put in the +2 to initiative and the 2 skills. And anytime that we level up and get a proficiency change, I have to double check that. So it'll probably go like with second wind, and I'll forget to change it for 6 levels.
Yeah.
No one would ever do that.
No one would ever do that.
Silver
Okay,
before I
yeah.
give you some gifts of.
Yee.
Alright. Kiwi, you asking?
So the flame tongue specifies that the flames last until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop or sheath the sword. Because
Yeah.
of my warlock packed weapon feature, I don't actually sheath the sword. I just put it in an extra dimensional space that only teleports it to me whenever I use it.
I would say
Uh,
putting in a giant space is just using a very large sheath.
okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Okay. Does anyone has anything they'd like to add before we continue?
I don't think so, but I don't know if Gru's here yet.
Is Guru joining us?
No, that was just me kind of making a joke because Gru's having a
Ah.
bad day.
Okay.
Hi,
I went
Gru,
to,
if
when
you
you
listen
said
to
that, I
the
went to check the
recording.
messages. Okay. Alright then. So let us continue. So as the Yuan-Ti begin to settle down, you see the priests. They are still at the skull. They appear to be, what's the word here? Cleaning up, merging the eggshells back into the skull. Ras Nasi and his companion have already left, and you see the Yuan-Ti. There's a certain energy in the air as they appear to be preparing something.
Mm,
Off to the tomb.
So,
Ye-
do we want to go stab the cat before it wakes up?
I don't think he's waking up.
Yeah, Aster wants to go ask the cat if it's the cat that shot us.
Oh, if you approach the tabaxi is already dead.
Does anyone have speak with dead?
I do.
Can you ask it if it was the tabaxi that shot us?
Do you have it prepared?
No, I don't have it prepared.
Oh, it's the morning after a long rest. You could prepare it.
Can one of us just go over and investigate them to try to identify it?
Uh, you realize that okay. First of all, so are you going over take a look?
Yeah, no, Gray's interested enough just to see is this the idiot that shot at us? Because that was annoying.
Okay. So going over and you're examining the body.
Yeah,
All right. So the first thing you do realize, examining the body, the tabaxi appears to be fairly aged, female, and they don't really have much gear. They don't have any gear on them naturally. there appears to be different. The cause of death likely beyond exhaustion includes blood loss and severe stab and cuts into their body.
Does not appear to be person that we dealt with from what Gray remembers. Pats head and walks away.
Sadness.
All right. Anything else? Let's run now.
No,
All right. Esther
yeah.
Rashid. Yes.
Aster sets the alchemy job to mayonnaise for the day.
It's still the night. Give
Oh,
it
I thought
another
it.
6 hours.
Oh, okay. Aster goes to bed.
You have not taken your long rest yet.
I thought this was the next morning. I'm sorry.
No. I was saying that this was essentially after the ritual ended, so it's still like 12 midnight. Yeah. Why are you so obsessed with mayo?
if it could make ketchup,
Oh no.
All right. If there's nothing else, the sun does rise. Perhaps not for long. What would the party like to do? As it's now a new day.
Go to the tomb of annihilation.
We do the thing that we came to do.
All right.
The credits finally roll. The opening credits, that is.
Okay then. So you begin heading northwards towards the tomb. So I'm just going to, this is the last time I'll do this. So can I have my 3 checks in the morning? You know, unless the 2 people rolling survival roll very poorly. Never mind then.
What's the sunlight like?
It is currently... it's not raining in the morning. Yeah. It'll rain in the afternoon. Okay, so good survival, good perception, and good stealth. Alright.
Apparently, after melting my eyes yesterday, I'm acclimatized.
You know what? Let's just say Roy rolls a d20. So go ahead, Silver.
Roy's our boy. Time for like 3 encounters on the way to the tomb.
Okay,
Oh,
at least
oh,
that's one.
wow.
On the very last check of the exploration.
Was it
I
15
wonder
to
if it's
20 or
interesting.
16 to 20?
It was 17 and above.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and you all never rolled a 17 and above for so long. Can I have a D100?
Maybe we will get to fight the Queen of Feathers.
No, please.
Damn it!
it's not an actual fight.
Sounds like that's not the Queen of
No,
Feathers.
no, it's not an actual fight.
No.
And you missed the Queen of Feathers by 1.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Oh well, never mind. I'll show you guys the table next time.
Since it won't matter anymore.
Yeah. So you, the party, makes their way northwards, and as you take the safe path going through one of the houses, the house itself appears to be a 2-story house, and for Gray, you hear movement on the top floor.
Gray tries
But
to
you,
subtly signal to the rest of the party. But you.
So you let the party know there appears to be something a floor above. And
Yeah.
with a 19 in your perception, the movement you hear indicate that whatever is upstairs is a fairly large creature.
Gray attempts to mime stomping quietly, like an ape, for 2 seconds to try to suggest to the party that it's something big.
Okay.
Do we move quietly or do we move in?
If it's not bothering us, let's not bother it.
Let's go quietly, just in case.
Quietly seems like it'd be the smart idea.
Well, we know that's your plan, Roy. What about yours, Strana?
Have you met Gru playing Roy?
Roy will probably check it out.
Yeah.
knowing Gru, Roy will gonna check it out.
Yeah, but I also am currently controlling Roy, and I don't want to make a different decision than Roy, but I also don't want to do something that gets Roy killed. So, sneaky rogue?
Thank you,
Okay.
Roy.
So you make your way carefully out of the house as you proceed to the next one. Gray, keeping your eyes towards the back, you notice there's an open window. And through the window, you see what appears to be an undead gorilla. But it has not noticed. It's looking. You can see kind of the back is back from the window. It's occasionally glancing out, but it has not noticed the party.
Grave throws it an undead banana and runs.
No, what? No.
That was a goof. Because
Okay.
it's an undead gorilla, so you feed an undead gorilla an undead banana.
All right then.
No, mostly just moving away quietly before the armor clanks and we all die. Because the gorilla decides to rip arms off.
I suggest a new strategy.
Don't get involved with the gorilla.
Let the Wookiee win.
You haven't got my joke.
I mean, I got your joke, but I was trying to make it fit more with the situation.
I thought
Anyway.
it should. I just refused to acknowledge it.
Let's sneak past the gorilla.
So with 20 in survival, and this is a known path to Esther as well, you make it good time. And I'll say the party reaches there once again mid-afternoon. It's still a distance to cover, but you got there relatively safely. So I'll bring you back to the entrance.
But who wants to put the cubes on the door?
We know which pairs needs to go with which pairs, but what position?
Something alignment chart.
Aren't they all like chaotic?
I think that there's one for each alignment. That's why there's 9 of them, right?
Alvex, if you ask Alvex, he'll let you know that there are some who are okay without the terms alignment coming in. There are some who are good and good. There are some who are bad. Some decide not to be.
Are any of them abiding by the law?
Yeah, a couple of them. A
Do
few
any
them.
of them revel in chaos?
Naturally.
It's the alignment chart.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
this is
Yeah.
the player. Aster would say it, and however it makes sense to someone who actually
Yeah.
deals
I
with
mean, I
gods
don't
and
have a
stuff.
good way of explaining alignment chart
In
in universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just to make it a bit easier, it's like Moa is lawful good. Obolaka is lawful neutral. Papa Zoto is lawful evil, etc., etc.
Of
For
course,
the evil ones,
of course, Daddy is lawful evil.
Yeah, for the evil ones, Wongo is chaotic evil, Nang Nang is neutral evil, Papa Zoto is lawful evil.
Just like the Pope. Wait, what?
And Kubasan, then it's
Kubasan is chaotic good.
chaotic good. Okay.
Yeah, the Froggy Moth is chaotic good.
And so the slime is true neutral?
Unk the snail is true neutral, yes.
What the hell, snail? Make a decision.
Slow.
I mean, what if that was the decision?
Yes, that's the
Uh,
trick.
Some teacher who I got acquainted with, he didn't teach me, but I follow him on his Facebook. He recently posted a very interesting comment. We don't choose our actions, we choose our consequences. Apparently that was his last line to his wife before they got divorced.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oof.
but he got to keep his daughter, thankfully. Anyway. But I like that quote.
That's a good quote.
So,
What consequences are we choosing?
I mean, inactions, consequences, people just dying from a death curse.
Well, we go in.
Well, does anyone really die from the death curse? Because don't you have to have already died to be afflicted by it?
Uh,
It's just catching up with them.
Yeah, I guess. But people
On that
have died from the death curse, yes.
on that philosophy line, you could argue that people who were resurrected are not truly alive.
I mean, resurrection spells are necromancy. Anyway. Door, cubes, go.
We put them in the alignment sorting.
Okay. Where's everyone standing if this is the
After
case?
like right here,
Alright.
just like looking.
I guess I'm on the front because if anything goes out killing everybody, it's better be me. I could
Alright.
survive
I'm
it.
in the back line. I'm in the back row with Roy.
Okay. So Arashi, you'll be
Yeah.
at the door putting in the
Hey,
cubes, right?
Smirky, can I
Yes.
ask you something?
Sure.
Sorry, but dynamic gliding is killing my computer. It cannot handle it. It would be too horrible for the experience if we turned it off. At least
Probably would.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The map fails and it's showing me everything. I'm not looking at it,
Yeah, I
but
know.
it's
When the map reveals the entire, when it does that, I get to see it. I will notice it. So I know someone loaded the whole map without dynamic
so you
lighting.
just turn it off
Yeah.
or what?
No, I didn't turn it off. I think your computer just gave up and just decided
Yep.
to show you everything. Mm-hmm.
And it's
So
still
you see everything right at this point.
I haven't seen anything, but it's still bugging off because it's still trying to do the dynamic thing. Like the whole computer is turning off. Like my whole display monitor, it's flicking. Sorry, I don't want to be this cause of trouble, but my video card died.
Yeah, no, the dynamic lighting for some reason makes my stuff stutter pretty hard. I think it was part of the reason why there was that whole period of not being able to hear me last session.
Good old Roll20, making sure we get our ray trace dynamic lighting.
Hmm.
Thinking as a way to solve it.
Yeah, same.
Um, what if smaller maps? It will be more work to you, but
Yeah, I'll
smaller
have to
map.
cut up. I'll have to cut up the existing maps.
Mm, that could help on the loading.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No. It's fine. It's fine. No, don't.
Other thing I could do is that for the time being, because my roll 20 just decided today it's been a long day. I could some of the player could stream it in in Discord, and I could play watching that map. That way I don't need to load it on my own.
Yeah, I guess that will be a quick solution, and I'll just like turn off the lighting for Rashi so that you don't get affected by dynamic lighting.
Yeah, that's a solution. Oh, look at that. So high def. Thank you.
All right. At the same time, are you able to log back into Roll20 to select Rashi's character?
I'm working on it. Give me a second.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I can still. I'm able if I wanted to see the whole map. I'm opening my character sheet and minimizing the other thing. Okay.
All right. So you're inserting the last before this happened. You're inserting the puzzle cubes into the cavities, right?
Yeah.
All right. So as you put in the last puzzle cube into the 8th slot, you hear a rumble behind you, and what appears to be another stone door is slowly descending behind. What would you and Gray like to do? Actually, what would the rest of the party like to do as this door begins to descend?
Reach out my arm and yell, "Run, Tarashi!"
Wait, a door behind us, like to let us trap.
Uh,
So like,
closing behind you, yes.
so like right there.
Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to find the thing. Give me a sec.
But how fast is it? Do I have the moment to say small words, or is it do or
It's
die?
more of enough time. It's enough time for you to perform an action. It'll be there.
But what
I'm
if?
not sure if you can see it.
Yeah, we
Though.
can. I can. I. Okay,
Yeah,
we can see it. I can see it.
yeah. So it's
Um.
like descending in this location.
But what if this is the way
I'll
to
ask for
enter?
snap decision because it's essentially a reaction. 6 seconds. You hear the thing coming down.
Okay, I jump out and I
How about
grab
Gray?
Gray.
Gray attempts to brace.
So you're staying there?
Gray attempts to
What does
brace.
brace?
Brace the door. See if Gray can hold it up.
Okay. So first things first. Gray isn't intending to shift out, but Rashi, you're intending to get out, correct? Give me you are planning to try to get out, correct?
Yeah.
All right. For you, give me a athletics check.
I. How heavy does that door seems like? I'm about to see Gray being squashed,
You are
or can I
dashing out.
risk? Ah, god damn it!
You barely squeeze out in time. You dash out in time. Great. Now you give me an athletics check. So you push your body underneath this door that's closing. It does not stop and keeps pushing. And I'll say you take... How much is 4,000 pounds of crushing force?
I think it's more of a forced either in or out than how much damage taken.
You know what? I
Yeah.
agree with that. Yeah. You do not make it out and you're not trapped inside.
Oh no. Are there like any cracks in the wall or anything?
For those who are outside, you now see a completely sealed off wall to the entrance. For Gray, is in your dark vision, you notice both sides of the doors are currently closed, but the door in front of you begins to open.
How she get out safe?
Rashi is already outside safe. And as the door in front of you opens, it reveals a small room in front of you. Along the sides of the walls are carvings of skulls with open mouths. And you begin to see a gas emit from all the mouths flooding the room and the room you're in. Okay, I'm just going to ask, do you have any healing on you?
Potion and second wind.
Okay, so to make things easier for both you and me, could you just give me 10 con saves?
There's no switches or investigating or anything I can do in the meantime. It's just survive the duration.
There is none.
Okay. Let me just check.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, stop that. Stop. There is. You can try. You can try. So if that's the case,
First con save, then
okay. So
investigation to try to find a switch or lever or something.
all right. So we'll do this one thing at a time then. But this will be. I'll just let you know. This is a total of 10 saves.
Yep.
So that you pass the first one. As the gas enters the room, you feel something burn and eat away at your body, but you manage to push out the effects the first time. As you look around, you give me a perception check or investigation. I'll say it's fine for
Same
either.
difference.
All right. So you search around the room, and you do find that there are gas valves in the mouths of the various skulls in the room ahead of you.
I think
So,
Gray will just start crushing valves as he continues searching. So just,
okay.
2-second crush, move on to the next, but that's still a lot of time, actually, isn't it?
That is,
He
but this will
probably
be,
crushed
but
the very.
searching,
Go ahead.
no, searching for the valves was the first action. So now it's the second round.
Okay.
So I like a con save at the start of the second round. Excellent, you passed.
So found valves, does it feel like there's still more things I could try to find, or does he feel like he's looked everywhere?
You will feel like you looked everywhere.
How many valves does he feel like he can crush in a turn? 2?
Give me a intelligence check.
Apparently, the dice only like me when I do physical things.
Yeah. You
Hey,
would.
at least you're surviving thus far.
Yeah. You do not get the hint that I want to give you. So what would you like to do?
Crush a couple valves.
Okay, so I will let you know that because the valves are inset into the wall, Gray tries to crush the valve, but even if he tried the first one, the gas is still coming out from the valve.
Oh, I guess I should have asked what material the valve is made out of. Is it a...
It's carved into the wall. Maybe, okay, that's my fault. I should not have used the word valve. It's just that when I think gas, the valve came to mind. It's more like a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
that's my
was
bad. Yeah,
picturing a like brass or copper
yeah,
tube.
that's my bad. Yeah.
But that's just because that's what I default to, because that's what I deal with, not reality. Especially if it was wood or something, because then you're just creating a bigger hole, not a smaller one.
Yeah. All right. So
yeah, that's probably it for that turn.
hold on. Are you staying behind, away from all the skulls, or are you staying inside the skull room?
Well, investigating the whole skull room was the first turn. The second turn was trying to crush some of the valves and
Okay.
realizing that wasn't going to work.
All right. So
third turn, I guess, would be
no.
going
So
in.
there's one last thing for the second turn, because you are inside. You are near the source. You are taking damage because you're near the source. So just let me roll for this first. You
Jesus.
take 14. Hold on. There's 2 damage there. 14 poison, 16 acid, by staying near the masks. Sorry,
And
near
that's
the
not
skulls. My bad.
halved
Near the
by
skulls.
saving, that's just flat.
That's just flat.
Okay.
Yep.
Gray goes
So
away.
you, at
And
start of
the
turn, you
beast
make
comes out.
a con save. You passed. All right.
So to be clear, there's nothing we can see from our end that we can do, right?
There's nothing you
I
can do.
to do anything on my end,
I mean,
but no avail.
if you all have anything you'd like to contribute to this, let me know.
Sure.
But right now, what you're seeing is just a wall in front of you.